Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to tell you a story about Sir Sam, who was a famous knight. So let's begin. So once upon a time there was a famous knight called Sir Sam the Small. So one day as he was passing by a village while he was riding his horse, and as he was riding his horse he was passing by a small village. Suddenly the villagers started shouting and calling Sir Sam. They shouted a knight, and ran towards Sir Sam the Small. Even though they expected Sir Sam to be much more taller and much more bigger, but they realized that Sir Sam, even though he was small, he had many achievements of slaying dragons and slaying many beasts. So Sir Sam pulled out his sword and decided to see what the villagers were asking help for. So as the villagers reached out to Sir Sam drawed his sword and he asked why were they asking Sir Sam for help, why were they asking him for help. And then the villagers replied that they were asking him for help because there is a dragon in the mountain, and in that mountain there is a cave and the dragon lives there, and every day we see that there is smoke coming out of that cave, and as we see that smoke we are scared of the dragon, that one day the dragon will come here and eat us. So as Sir Sam heard their cries and he wanted to be merciful, and he decided to save them from their danger, and so he decided to go to that cave. And as he decided to go to that cave, he trotted on his horse and started to go towards that cave. And as he got down from his horse in front of the cave, he brought out his huge sword. Even though he was small, the sword was almost twice his size, but with his incredible strength he pulled out his sword and pointed at the cave, and suddenly from the darkness of the cave, the red eyes of the dragon came out first. And as the red eyes from the dragon came out first the dragon or the dragon came out and asked what was about Sir Sam. And then the Sir Sam said to the dragon that he was hindering the peace of the nearby village, and so he must slay the dragon. Then the dragon got afraid and scared, but then the dragon realized his mistake. Then the dragon said, "You are here because every day smoke comes out of my cave." Then Sir Sam saw the realization of the dragon, and then he put back his sword in the sheath that was in his armor. And as he put the sword back in his armor, and then he started negotiating with the dragon. And as the dragon explained the problem to Sir Sam, he said that every day he makes toast, some beautiful buttery toast, but some of the pieces of toast gets burned, and so he could not make out of them. And as they get burned, and they make black smoke that come out of my cave, and as it comes out of my cave, I cannot get rid of this problem, so I have to make toast every day for my own pleasure. So Sir Sam realized the problem. Then Sir Sam said to the dragon that if he makes a perfect toast party for the entire village, he will forgive him and he will never bother him. So the dragon decided to make an entire toast feast with tea and many other drinks for the villagers. And as Sir Sam called the villagers at first were very, very scared, but later the villagers approached the dragon and realized that he was very much friendly. And as they realized that he was very much friendly, they started negotiating each other's conversation, and the villagers and the dragon had started to have a beautiful conversation. And so Sir Sam got rid of this problem. And so this is the end of our video. So tata and goodbye, see you tomorrow again.